My dad had some clothes he didn't wash in the washer, so I'm washing those real quick for him, getting those out of the way. He's currently working. I'm currently doing this. I was like, well, if I'm gonna do laundry, I might as well go live. I did bring a book though, just in case. Probably live stream for about an hour and a half or 2 hours. Maybe I'll even charge my phone at a certain point, but yeah, no, we're here live at my dad's place, and having a good time, man. I'm feeling good. What I should do though, is close the door. Probably open this up to get a little cool air in. All right, here we go. Now you're probably wondering, Michael Garza, why are you the greatest investor of all time? Now, why are we always talking about Epstein on this channel? Well, I think you know why. Give me a moment, though. I'm going to put out a poll. Please. Give me 1 second. Give me one moment. The nights are lonely, the days are so sad. Give me one moment, you guys. So we're doing this on the mobile phone. I just brought my phone with me and my little tripod. Please like the stream, liked. Okay, there we go. We'll just do done, and then... And nobody knows it but me. How do I say the things I needed to say? How did I let my angel get away? All right, man, we're talking a little Epstein. We're talking about the craziness of the Epstein files. It gets weirder. And the more we look into it, the more haunting and disturbing the Epstein files become. Now, granted, ultimately was Epstein the fall guy? Could he have been the fall guy? Part of me wonders. And hey, thank you guys for tapping the like button. The more likes we get, the better. The more subscribers we get, the better as well. It does help the channel grow. But yeah, thank you guys for sticking around and being awesome. Overall, my boy Ty Lord is saying Epstein made Bitcoin change my mind. Here's the thing. I'm starting to wonder if Jeffrey Epstein is Satoshi Nakamoto. Is it possible that Epstein is Satoshi? Now, I have some doubts on that. I have some reservations on that. But at the same time, I also feel like maybe it's not as far-fetched as I'm thinking. Misconceptions, preconceptions of it. I don't know, bro. I think maybe he did, though. Could Epstein be the creator of Bitcoin? I don't know. But I am starting to wonder. I am starting to wonder a little bit. My mind tends to wander on this subject. And, yeah. So, who knows, man? Whoa. Hold on. But yeah, no, I think Epstein, you know, the whole situation's it's just so batshit crazy sometimes, man. But yeah, do I think Epstein killed himself? No. I do look a little Mormon, yes. Oh, hey, Tyler, dude, my day's going well, man. Just getting some laundry done at my dad's house. He's working at the moment, so you know, I just let myself in and I do my laundry. And he needed his laundry done, so I decided to help him out with his laundry real quick. He had some clothes in the washer that he forgot to start, so I was like, all right, well, I'll just put some detergent in here and then get those going, and then once those are done, put those in the dryer, and then I'm going to start my laundry. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper to go to my dad's place. I don't have a washer and dryer at my place. I technically do, but it costs money. But there's not many washers and dryers at my place. And there's usually a lot of people who need to do laundry. So it's just easier first off, I have to have quarters, and I usually don't have quarters. So, yeah, either that or I go to Fresh Coast Laundry. But this actually saves me it basically saves me a lot of cash at the end of the day. So I'm able to have a little bit of excess cash because I'm not going to the laundromat and stuff. So it does give me the opportunity to take my girlfriend out for lunch and stuff like that, or dinner. So having a little bit of extra dough, it's always nice. Brought one of my books, You Need a Budget. This is a good book, by the way. I recommend this to just about anybody who feels like they might need a second idea on how to budget properly. It's really good. It's called the YNAB. Look up YNAB. It's really cool. My biological stepson says, yeah, I took all your quarters and needed them to play the claw machine. My man, dude, my man. But yeah. Kicking butt, dude. I'm feeling good. Just got to 8,000, what was it? 8,017 subscribers on the channel. I can't believe it, man. We're getting more and more subs every day. And by subs, I mean submissives, We're getting a lot of submissives. And my sub bronies, my brony bros. So my biological stepson is asking, dude, have you seen the claw machines in Japan? They're crazy cool. Are those the claw machines that have like dildos and used panties in them? Or no, they have vending machines. Sorry, they have vending machines where you could buy like used panties and shit. Japan's a depraved culture, but I do respect the depravity to some degree. But yeah, no, I have not seen some of their claw machines, no. But I do enjoy playing on claw machines. There's a certain sick thrill that I have whenever I'm playing a claw machine. So I love it. I'm happy though, man. Christian Medwig is saying, I prefer the kitchen background. Can we go back? So I'm currently at my dad's place. So we're not in the kitchen. Well, I could be in the kitchen. The kitchen's only right over there, but I could be in the kitchen, but I choose not to be. Yeah, having a good time. Having a good time. The nights are lonely, the days are so sad. I may have to take a crap here in a second. My dad's doing pretty good, man. He's just he's doing his thing. He was able to move back into town because he was able to. I'm not going to say where he works exactly because I don't want some rando people on the internet stalking him. But he was able to get a job back down here in Coos Bay, so he's able to live back in his old, because he was renting out his place for a while, and so he was able to move back into his own home, and he hasn't lived in his own home for a while. So it's really good. It's really good that he's able to be back here. It's good that he's back. I think for his own mental health. I think he was tired of living he was living in Crescent City, California for a bit. So I think that probably it took a little bit of a toll on his mental health, but I'm glad he's doing better. I think he's feeling better. Yeah, he's just, he's happy to be living back in his house, and I can't say I blame him. This is actually a pretty decent house. It's a pretty decent place. Kind of has a bit of a townhouse feel to it. But yeah, no, he's lived here for well, I mean, I should say he's owned the place. He's owned the house since I think 2007, 2008. I can't remember when he got the place. exactly. But you know, he's had this place for a while. He's just rented it out majority of the time. Um, yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's cool that he's living back in town. So Clarky Dark Stein says Tony Hawk had his wedding on Epstein's Island. How true is that, by the way? Can anybody verify that claim? Tony Hawk had a wedding on Epstein's Island? Are you serious? How many? You know, I often wonder because I feel like Jeffrey Epstein has touched so many different industries. For example, I found out that he had a hand in popularizing microtransactions. So the fact of the matter is, the fact that he was able to popularize microtransactions is kind of crazy to me, and really disturbing because I feel like microtransactions ruin video games in a lot of ways. Sure, the company that makes the game makes a lot of money, sure, but at the same time, I feel like microtransactions just make the game worse. I don't know. That's my opinion, at least. Um, So what's random player saying? Random player said there can only be one random guy. There's, by the way, random player and random guy. Random guy is my biological stepson, and random player, I know you love gooning to the channel, but I want to let both of you know. There's room for both of you in the chat. There is room for both of you in the chat. I know that random player is a gooner, and that is okay. It's okay to be a gooner. And I know that my biological stepson always steals my baby oil. I love you both, my brony bros. All that matters is that you're brony bros at the end of the day. You're my pink brony bros. And you dance at the gay club. You're all my pink bronies, bro. The Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on crapping down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. Pink Brony Club. Yeah, dude. And I think my theory is that the reason that you're able to escape from the trunk is because you're utilizing the baby oil as a form of lubricant to somehow get the latch off. I don't know how that works, but let's see. Random player is saying Tony Hawk's 2006 wedding took place on Tavares Island in Fiji. A photographer at the event, Mark Epstein, no relation to Jeffrey, licensed the photos to Getty Images, which likely fueled the information. Okay. That's good to hear that Tony Hawk did not have... Dude, wouldn't that be crazy if somebody had their wedding on Pedo Island? Could you imagine getting married on Little St. James on Pedo Island and like being like, "Oh shit, man. We got married on satanic grounds, bro." The thing is, man, all the satanic shit that was going on there on Little St. James is disturbing, dude. The more I look into it, the more I'm just like, bro, no, hell no. So my pink brony bros, man, I'm glad that Epstein is. I think it's better that Epstein's no longer with us, bro. I mean, but it would have been good if he was still alive, because then we could know more about what happened on that island. Because I feel like he would spill the beans under the right conditions. I really do. I really think that he would spill the beans under the right conditions. You're a pink brony bro. Nancy Guthrie's house, the closed road. What the hell? What are you talking about, Chris Rule? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, though. Tap the like button, tap the subscribe button. It does help the channel grow in a lot of ways, so we're really trying to see what we can pull off. But yeah, man, with everything that's going on here and with the Epstein Island and stuff, it's just crazy, dude. It's just crazy. The nights are lonely, the days are so sad. Just keep thinking about the Epstein we had, and I'm missing him. And nobody knows it but me. Jeffrey Epstein, he was a stud. Okay, just kidding. JK. Thank you guys for tapping the like button, though, and thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. It helps my PP grow. My PP is very small, but I want to thank you guys for being incredible. I just keep thinking about the love that we had, and I'm missing Epstein, and nobody knows it but me. Jeffrey Epstein was a... My brony bros, dude. You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gay club. Oh my god, I'm just having fun on the stage in my hooves. I'm wearing a man thong down at the... So I really do want to talk about how the financial markets were affected by Jeffrey Epstein in a lot of ways. One thing I noticed is Jeffrey Epstein touched the financial markets in inappropriate ways. Jeffrey Epstein, unfortunately, had his hand in a lot of things that we know and love. Actually, I should say know and hate. It seems that all the things that suck ass in this world were encouraged or created, or helped to be created by Jeffrey Epstein. The popularization of microtransactions, we may unfortunately have to thank Jeffrey Epstein on this one. There's a lot of things that we unfortunately have to give Jeffrey Epstein credit on, microtransactions specifically. But yeah, the washer's doing its thing in the background. Yeah, washer's doing its thing, man. And I'm missing Epstein, and nobody knows it but me. The nights are lonely, I miss Epstein. Just keep thinking about the Epstein Island, and I'm missing it. And nobody knows it but me. I wish I would have thought of the things I needed to say. How can I let my bronies get away? And I need my bronies all day and all night. Am I a ginger? So I do have strawberry blonde hair. Predominantly blonde hair, but as I've gotten older, I do look a little more ginger. I do grow a red beard, by the way. So my beard is primarily very red. That is one thing to say. But yeah, I'm partial ginger, yes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I was able to make, it's really cool. I gotta say this, I was able to make a few extra bucks, as I normally do, from all the different, so I swing trade gold and I swing trade silver. Now, I want to make this very clear, I primarily swing trade silver, because silver is much more volatile than gold, and I have what I do is I have like about $3,000 or $4,000 in my brokerage account that's always sitting to the side. And the reason that I keep the $3,000 to $4,000 sitting to the side is so that way I could use that money slowly as a way to hedge against the dollar itself. Now, I do have pretty decent sized positions in silver, and I have very decently sized positions in gold. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I swing trade gold and silver? Well, honestly, metal markets are far more volatile than anything else. And the volatility is where you can make the most money, right? So I am totally comfortable buying silver when it dips. You want to know why I'm really comfortable with buying silver on the dip? Very simply put, silver is a precious metal. It's not going in, it's not going away. It's always going to be in demand. However, demand will fluctuate. So, when demand is lower and the supply somehow gets higher, it does happen. I tend to buy silver on the dip. This is why I keep cash on standby. Because I would rather buy silver on the dip because, one, I don't trust the dollar. Two, you can't print silver, so buying silver on the dip, in my opinion, is very smart. So I buy silver exchange-traded funds, which are ETFs, and I buy a few regular trusts for silver as well. And the reason that I do this is very, very simple. I don't believe, and one of the things I don't believe in is, what do you call it? I'm drawing a blank real quick. So, losing my train of thought. So what I don't believe in is, I think it's stupid to save money completely, to save cash completely. And I believe at the end of the day, the real money is gold and silver, because gold and silver are much more volatile than stocks. However, I am actually more comfortable buying silver on the dip than I am buying gold on the dip. However, I still buy gold if it dips, because I trust I trust gold going down just as much as I trust silver. I actually trust silver, believe it or not, which is crazy. I trust silver on the dip more than I trust gold on the dip, because on a per ounce basis, silver is much. Show my silver. I don't have, look at, I swing trade paper silver. I swing trade silver ETFs and I swing trade gold ETFs. And because of the volatility, I'm able to make 5%, 10%, 15% gains in the span of a week or two, right? And because I can make 10, 15, 20% gains sometimes in the span of a week or two, this gives me an advantage. And because silver goes rapidly up or rapidly down, I can buy as it's going rapidly down, and I could sell when it's going rapidly up. What I'm trying to say is the volatility of silver is the best advantage that you have, because if you're going to swing trade, if you're going to try to profit off of the ups and downs of a specific precious metal, this gives you the advantage, ultimately. I'm just saying. Make sure you guys tap the like button, though. The more likes we get, the better. We're trying to reach 100 likes before the stream ends. We're actually trying to reach 100 likes in the next 15 minutes. So please don't forget to tap the like button. It really does help the channel grow. So let's see if we can get to 100 likes in the next 15 minutes, preferably. Can we get to 100 likes in the next 15 minutes? That is the challenge. So I say, hey, we got a 15-minute countdown. Let's do it. 100 likes in 15 minutes. Can we pull it off? I think we can. So make sure you guys tap the like button. It really does help the channel grow in a lot of ways, and it helps my pee-pee feel bigger. Let's keep watching. So what am I even talking about? So I do prefer SLV, which is a silver ETF. SLV is my preferred ETF, but I also have PSLV. I call it PSILV. Now, PSLV is actually a trust and not technically an ETF, so there are a few differences to keep in mind. But PSILV, PSLV, is honestly a very incredible trust, and because the entire trust itself is backed by gold. Not sorry, the entire PSILV trust is backed by silver bullion, right? So being able to swing trade silver is my greatest advantage. I love it when silver goes down. If silver goes down in price, I'm able to buy more silver. I should say I'm able to buy more silver trusts at a better discount. And that's the whole point. So when you buy precious metals on the discount, you're really betting against the dollar, especially when you have $2,000 to $3,000 at a time. What's up, man?
National Pizza Day.
Is it National Pizza Day?
It is.
Now, just remember, you guys, that cheese pizza was the coded words that a lot of these pedophiles were using on Epstein's Island. Not to be confused. All right? But, yeah. Well, I guess we'll probably end the stream here in just a second. I got some of your clothes were in the washer, but they weren't washed. So I was like, I just started them for you. Just, yeah, I figured I was going to be chilling out anyway. So, but yeah, no. I think you guys have met my dad before. These are my brony brothers, of course. My dad, I don't think he's down with the My Little Pony. I don't think I'm really down with My Little Pony either, but I pretend to be. But yeah, this is the brony, man. He is the king of the bronies, and you know, it's what he does, man. But yeah, Seahawks victory. How do you feel about the victory? I guess before we end the stream, we're gonna hear from my pops on the Seahawks victory. Can you believe? I mean, I can't really believe. I can believe that the dark side ended up giving the Patriots hell because Drake May is only a second-year quarterback, and
They beat his ass.
They beat his ass, dude. So I'm stunned. Like the Patriots, I think, kind of had. I mean, honestly, the Pats barely got past the Broncos, and Jared Stidham, the backup quarterback, almost helped the Broncos win. We almost had to verse the Broncos, actually.
Yeah.
We were that close to actually, it would have been a Broncos-Seahawks Super Bowl. How do you guys feel about the Seahawks winning in the chat? I'm only going to stream for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm just going to end the stream. But yeah, so we're going to end it on a Seahawks note. How do you guys feel about the Seahawks? Do you guys think they should have won it? Do you guys think the refs helped them win it? I don't think so. There were a couple missed calls granted on the Seahawks. Like some of our line was holding, and I think that needs to be accounted for. But you know,
I got ant issues.
oh, you got some ants down there.
All over.
You got any ant traps?
Yeah, I put them down in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's a good idea because this place does get ants mainly because you're basically on a dirt mound. And there's a lot of ant colonies that end up flourishing up here. So getting ants in this place is very inevitable half the time. So setting ant traps is usually the best way to do it.
Yep.
Oh, we got Frog Eat Frog. He's one of our channel members, by the way. Frog Eat Frog, and we have about how many? I think we have about 30 or 40 channel members. They pay 99 cents a month for the Michael Garza Show.
And a wise decision.
Now, I do have a show called The Secret Show, right? Only members get access to that show. And I talk a little bit more in extension to some of the financial stuff I talk about. Now, I do lay out the majority of my knowledge and experience for you guys to see. Now, we're talking a little Epstein. Do you think that, by the way, Dad, I'm curious, do you think that Epstein's still alive? You don't think they switched him out in the jail and they faked his death?
No.
There's a theory that they think they might that they paid some guards to turn a blind eye and cut the cameras. I don't think they killed him. In fact, if anything, I think Epstein was pretty well connected. That's just my opinion. A lot of people on the internet, though, are coming up with some conspiracies. And, granted, you can't always. Sometimes you can't always.
Trump killed him. Trump killed him!
No, why do you think that?
He did.
Huh. So what do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think that Epstein is still alive? Do you think Epstein killed himself? Or
Trump killed him!
Or do you guys think that Epstein was killed in prison
by Trump
because he knew too much?
Yep.
Or was Jeffrey Epstein the fall guy? Was Epstein the fall guy for the elites? That Epstein was to take the brunt of the blame and that the elites were able to get out of it scot-free?
Trump.
So let's see what the chat's saying. Frog Eat Frog thinks it's all a big distraction. Okay.
True.
That's fair.
I agree.
Mega Fauna says he's definitely the fall guy. That somebody thinks he's the fall guy. This is I like hearing what the chat has to say. And by the way, if you guys have any alternative opinions, post it in the chat. I want to hear it. I love a good conspiracy theory. I am a guy that does go. It is fun to go down rabbit holes. So what do you guys think?
Just tie a rope around you when you do.
It says, Mezman says, or they were just beef jerky addicts. So in a lot of the emails, they're referring to beef jerky, and a lot of people think that they're referring to human meat in those and like they're using coded language across email because email is a very unsecure line of messaging. So in the Epstein emails, they're finding that they had these code words like cheese pizza for it's pedo shit, basically, like for kids and stuff. There's beef jerky, which they theorize is really code word for human meat, which is disgusting. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. The whole Epstein debacle is wild to me. And yeah, I'm not too sure what to think about it. Now, I will admit, you guys, this stream is going to be cut short here in about a couple minutes. And I want to let you guys know this. I'm going to be live streaming tonight. We're going to probably talk more Epstein. We've been talking a lot about Epstein, man. And you guys have been wanting to hear it.
Are you going to be fapping?
Well, they're going to be gooning. You guys, I trust that you guys in the chat are going to be gooning. And to that I say, please stop gooning. Please stop gooning. It's okay, actually, if you goon, at least give me a gift. Give me a virtual gift. If you guys are gonna goon to me, don't goon to me for free. Give me a happy poop yum yum, or give me all. I call it a happy poop yum yum. But yeah, I do a little happy poop dance. So if you guys want to give me a happy poop gift, it's either now or never. Oh, random player just sent me a happy poop gift that equates to 5 cents.
Great.
For every happy poop yum yum, and I say yum yum because I'm hungry. I feed on happy poop yum yums, okay? And you guys are probably sick of me saying yum yum afterwards.
Yum, yum.
But I won't stop because I'm an e-girl, all right? I was actually thinking about getting cat ear headphones to make me look like one of those e-girls. And do you guys think that I should make more of an effort to look like an e-girl on my show? Please let me know. Please let me know. You're gonna apply? Are you gonna subscribe to the channel? Or are you gonna subscribe to the channel? Because guess what? We just reached 8,017 subscribers. And you know what? My goal is to turn these subscribers into what? Simp scribers. Simp scribers. I want to turn you guys into simps so eventually you guys can become pimps. Pimp. Alright? Now, I'm going to end the stream, but I want to let you know that I will be on later tonight, probably around 6 or 7. And make sure that you guys got your oils prepared. Make sure you guys got your lotions prepared because I know you guys are going to have a long night of gooning, okay?
Huh.
And you guys are going to be gooning to me, and I get it, all right? I get it. We're going to be talking about a lot of hot and heavy subjects, okay? We're going to talk about finance. We're going to talk about Epstein. Epstein had his hands in a lot of things. Did you know that microtransactions in video games were popularized by Jeffrey Epstein's? Well, Bill Gates was banging Russians, I guess, supposedly. Bill Gates, you know, I looked up to Bill Gates. Now I'm just sickened by him, man. I'm like, dude, yeah. Bill Gates used to be a personal hero of mine. Now I find out he's doing, allegedly, he's doing all the, I have to say allegedly because, you know, never know. Allegedly, Bill Gates is banging Russian hookers.
He got BD.
Yeah. Just, whatever you do, if there's a guy that's offering to hook you up with chicks,
put a helmet on.
Just say no. Just say no. He's going to blackmail you. He's going to blackmail you, man. He's going to blackmail you. So, they theorize that Jeffrey Epstein made a lot of his money by blackmailing people. That was his main thing. That was his main shtick. And then, but he was also surprisingly a good investor. I will give him props on that. He was a piece of shit. Absolute piece of shit. But a hell of an investor. So, anyway, I want to thank you guys, my brony brothers. Make sure you guys give a gift. It does help the channel in a lot of ways. It helps my greedy ass make a little bit of extra dough. And I'll see you all on the flip side, man. See you tonight.